I have a Goodman GMVC960804CN Furnace giving me an E2 error code, low pressure switch not closing, my draft inducer motor does not turn on when the board indicator goes from on to low. The blower did turn on one time for me after tapping on the top relay on the board, not sure if that is the time delay relay or if there is another relay to close the circuit to the blower. I did observe the relay close, but the motor does not engage. I want to test voltage to the blower, but not sure which wire feeding the motor is the primary 120V. Does the control board send 24V to another relay which then sends 120 to the motor?
How old is the appliance? Have you gotten error messages before?
It's about 2 years old. First error code. I tested the pressure switch and it seems fine. No obstructions in the line. And the one time that I was able to get it to fire, it worked normally until I let go of the safety door switch.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
Yes. I have commercial repair experience. Just wanted to verify wiring to trace back 120V supply to test whether the motor is bad or if the control board is bad. It seems to be either of these two.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
No, I think that's it. Just wanted assistance in the best way to diagnose either the board or draft motor. I'll be right back. Going to snap a few pics for my reference. I think I was able to trace the wiring off the draft inducer motor back to the control board. Looks like 120V runs through the board and comes off the connector on the top right of the board, red, black, white wire. Red wire, low, black wire, high, white neutral. Am I correct that I should be getting voltage off that to feed the blower when the board reads low? Thanks.
Hello, I am sorry for the delay. Your description is a defective relay on the circuit board. There should be 120V on low-speed wire to inducer. When you tapped in, it worked is indicative of the relay defect on the board. If low pressure fault happens without exhaust on, it is either motor or board. 120V present on low inducer wire without exhaust equals bad exhaust motor, no 120V equals bad circuit board.
Okay, thanks Bill. It looks as if that is the red wire coming out of the connector on the board in the upper right side. It is labeled on the board as Indiana low, I'm assuming inducer low.
That is correct.
Okay. I'll double check voltage there. Thanks. Is the clear relay at the top of the board replaceable or is it integrated in the board? Is it a time delay relay? This should be my last question.
You are very welcome. I can tell you the first generation of these boards with the two-stage were a bit frail. Seemed to be quite a few failures relating to staging. Just rate service to close the question, and I wish you the best.
I replaced the control board and same issue. I still get 120V out of the black wire feeding the motor, Indiana high, and nothing on the red wire, Indiana low. Did I get a bad board out of the box? Any other tests I can do? I tested the connector at the board to make sure. 120V on the high when the board reads low and nothing on the red wire, low side.
Is the thermostat to board wired for W1 and W2? Or is the W1 and W2 jump dot, or is it relying solely on W1?
White wire to W1 only. Same way with my old thermostat. I just replaced it with the nest and wired it the same.
Okay, but the board has W1 and W2 provisions?
Turns out to be a defective inducer motor. We tested continuity off the motor leads and the circuit was open.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.